This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakra. Welcome to Air Power with Kakra, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Morning Star Cathedral, Lighthouse Chapel International, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message.
Welcome. Kakra has been sharing on an interesting subject titled Victory's Secrets under the subtitle Revelation. Today he continues his teachings on the levels of revelation. Let's join in.
Number 2, nor of the princes of this world. I will call it education. Most of the time, the leaders and the rulers, they are people who are educated. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. Who were the people who crucified Jesus? Acts 4:27. Against thy holy child Jesus, whom thou hast anointed, both Herod, Pilate, Pontius Pilate, and the people of Israel were gathered together. Herod was the governor of Judea, the chief priest, chief architect in killing Jesus. He himself, he had been to Bible school for many years. These were educated people that the Bible calls the princes of this world. Let's continue. But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which God ordained before the world unto our glory. Then he says, eye has not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for them that love him. Number 3 source of wisdom or revelation: sensual wisdom or sensual revelation. What's that? It talks about the eye. It talks about the ear. These are 2 senses. Your eye, your hearing, your seeing, your tasting, and your touching. The 5 senses of man. Now, the senses that you have, they also shed a certain light. You can take decisions, you can understand things based on your senses. So there are some people, everything that they do is based on what they see. If they see money, they can do anything. Modern day Judases, they can even sell Jesus if you give them 40 pieces of silver. Just show them the money.
This message will continue after this short message. The traditional Christian view of demons is that they are disembodied spirits that afflict or possess people. The activity of demons, however, transcends this. Demons can also inhabit buildings, land, or space. Ignorance in this area has led to the uncontrolled activity of these demons. This book by Kakra titled Squatters will expose you to this truth and give you practical steps you can take to overcome such demons. Get your copy now. You could be living with your enemy. Order this book plus other books through the following means. Welcome back.
Number 4, the final one, it says, verse 10, but God has revealed it unto us by his Spirit. This one is spiritual wisdom or spiritual revelation. Now, as a human being, the amount of revelation that is available to you will determine your level of victory. Some people operate on only number 1, common sense. You know, let's take something like marriage. In the world, when you are using common sense, once 2 people are in love, they should move and stay together. It makes sense, it's logical, but it's what? Common sense. So you will find people, they are not married, having sex, they call it love. This kind of love, it is everywhere in the world. It's called what? Common sense. But if that's the kind of understanding that you have, remember, it will produce a common marriage. You cannot be thinking and moving and have the revelation of the ordinary man and produce the results of the extraordinary man. It's not possible. Look at your neighbor, say, my neighbor, it's time to go higher. Put your hands together for Jesus. It's time to go higher. When you operate with this level of revelation, you will have the victories of the ordinary man. Common victories. That's what you have. Most people on this world operate at this level. They don't fear God. They don't know God. They just move by what? Common sense.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that the lower your level of revelation, the lower your results or victories.
Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. Dear Kakra, I sent you an email about a job intervention. You replied with a prayer and asked me to believe that I would secure a good job. Glory be to God, I have just been blessed with a good job I did not struggle for. It comes with full benefits, including my own car. We give God the glory. Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you.